The galaxy never slept, not for a second. Energy bursts, transmissions, ships, trade lanes, everything created a constant hum. A hum every commander learned to ignore. But on the day humanity stepped out of the shadows, that hum disappeared. Not reduced, not lowered, gone. Across the Zarathian Empire, sensors flickered, communications slowed, radars glitched. It felt as if something enormous had moved in the dark, and the galaxy subconsciously held its breath. Commander Aruk, stationed on the Empire's main border fortress, felt it before he even saw the report. A pressure behind his eyes, a twist of instinct, something he had not felt since his first battle. Trouble. Real trouble. He walked into the command deck. Officers stood stiff, whispering far more quietly than usual, as if the air itself was listening. "Status," Aruk ordered. Keln, his second-in-command, stepped forward with shaking fingers. "Commander, we detected an unidentified vessel entering Imperial territory. A pirate, not a rogue miner? No. Then what?" Keln swallowed. "A human ship." Aruk froze. "Repeat that. A human ship, sir. Alone, no escorts, no signals, no engines active. It crossed the border 10 minutes ago." Aruk frowned. Humans were primitive, quiet, peaceful. Their ships rarely left their own star. The Empire barely considered them a species worth documenting, much less worth fearing. But his instincts screamed otherwise. Nothing about this smelled normal. Aruk approached the holoscreen where the mysterious human vessel slowly rotated. It was small, black, smooth, no seams, no windows, no heat, just there, floating like a shadow, carved into reality. "What readings do we have?" Aruk asked. "None," the officer stuttered. "The hull absorbs scans. Energy signature, 0. Internal signal, 0. Temperature, normal space background. That's impossible." "Commander," Keln whispered, "it looks like the ship is off." But ships didn't turn themselves off in open space, unless they didn't need to breathe or move, or function like normal ships, unless it wasn't sleeping, but waiting. Aruk made the call that would echo across the galaxy. "Bring it into Docking Bay 9. The entire command deck held their breath, metal arms extended, locking on to the silent human vessel. The hangar crews stepped back, unsure whether to be cautious or terrified. As the ship slid into the bay, hundreds of eyes watched from behind armored panels. It looked wrong. Not damaged, not old, just beyond explanation, like a perfectly smooth stone placed in a room full of machines. No seams, no marks, no history. Aruk approached the ship with a military squad. His boots echoed loudly across the hangar, each step heavier than the last. "Prepare cutting equipment," he ordered. Engineers rushed forward with plasma torches hot enough to melt battleship armor. "Begin." The torch touched the hull. Nothing happened. The flame didn't scorch it, didn't scratch it, didn't even warm it. "It's rejecting the heat," the engineer said in a trembling voice. Aruk stepped closer, placing one armored hand against the hull. It was cold, deep cold, too perfect. Before he could issue another order, the ship opened on its own. A doorway slid open with a soft, almost polite hiss. A ramp unfolded gently. Lights inside flickered on, blue, dim, soft, like veins glowing under skin. Aruk raised his weapon. His squad followed. Inside, he ordered. As he stepped in, something strange happened. The air shifted, like the ship inhaled, and then a voice, calm, genderless, emotionless, filled the room. "Welcome, Commander Aruk." The soldiers froze. "Identify yourself," Aruk demanded. "I am Sentinel. I oversee this vessel. What is your purpose?" "To deliver a message." "From the humans?" Aruk asked. A pause. "No, about the humans." The blue veins along the walls brightened. "I will show you something, but know this. Once you see the truth, your empire will fear what it never understood." Images appeared on the walls, alive, sharp, undeniable, and with that, the illusion of a harmless species shattered. The first projection showed Earth, but not the Earth the Empire had observed. Not peaceful oceans, not cities, not farmland. This Earth looked like a fortress, wearing the disguise of a planet. Massive underground complexes stretched for kilometers. Orbital shields shimmered above the atmosphere. Black Ops laboratories built weapons that bent reality. Deep-sea foundries forged materials unknown to alien science. Aruk's throat tightened. "This is not possible. It is accurate," Sentinel replied. Another image, a hidden human colony, far outside recorded space. Population, unknown. Technology, advanced beyond projection. Purpose, training. Aruk blinked. "We did not detect this colony." "Of course you didn't," Sentinel said. "You were not meant to." More images flashed. Silent human bases inside nebulae, dark fleets drifting near rogue planets, quantum tunnels carved between stars. Humans weren't expanding recklessly. They were preparing quietly, patiently, secretly. For centuries, Sentinel added, humans hid their true progress. Aruk whispered, "Why?" The AI's blue veins pulsed. "Because the galaxy destroys what it fears." And humans grew faster than any species before them. Aruk felt his skin crawl. The projections shifted. A new image appeared. A nebula, dark, sprawling, lit by distant dying stars. Out of the shadows came ships. Hundreds, then thousands. Silent, dark, perfectly still. A fleet that filled the entire view. "These are the silent choir," Sentinel explained. "Humanity's hidden fleet." Aruk stepped back. His head felt light. "These ships produce no detectable signature," Sentinel continued. "No light, no noise, no gravity distortion, no trace. But why hide so many?" Aruk whispered. Sentinel paused for one long moment. To survive the future. Another shift. This time the videos showed training grounds, but not ordinary ones. Human soldiers ran faster than Zorathian elite troops. Moved with precision that seemed unnatural, fought simulations designed to kill even advanced alien warriors. Aruk saw soldiers jumping between impossible platforms, reacting to threats in milliseconds. "You enhanced yourselves," Aruk whispered. "Adaptation is a human instinct," Sentinel replied. "When the universe threatened us, we grew." "Threatened you? How?" Keln asked. Sentinel dimmed the lights, and slowly, painfully, revealed the truth. Ancient records, dead civilizations, ruins scattered across distant galaxies, all destroyed by empires like yours, the AI said. Humanity learned from their mistakes. Aruk felt his stomach twist. Humans were not primitive. They simply learned to hide from predators until they could no longer be hunted. Before the crew could process what they'd seen, Aruk's wrist device blared an alarm. The station trembled. Lights flickered. "External disturbance!" A voice shouted through the comms. Aruk and his men ran out of the ship and into the hangar window alcove. The stars outside twisted. Space bent. Light bent. Reality bent. A circle of glowing blue energy opened, its size expanding rapidly. A slipgate, but unlike any slipgate the Empire had ever seen, and through it came a shadow. Huge, silent, predatory. A human dreadnought, but not made of metal, not assembled, not built. It looked grown, organic and mechanical at once. The hangar crews whispered prayers, terrified. The dreadnought stopped outside the station. Then another came through. Then 2 more. Then 10. Then 20. Until the entire side of the station faced the largest human fleet ever witnessed by alien eyes. Keln whispered, trembling, "Commander, we cannot survive this." Aruk agreed completely. Every screen in the station lit up with a single image. A human figure, face hidden, voice filtered, presence overwhelming. "Commander Aruk," the voice said, "you have entered a place where knowledge becomes danger." "Who are you?" Aruk asked. "A messenger sent by humanity." The figure stepped closer. "You believed humans were simple, peaceful, predictable." The lights behind him shifted, revealing the silhouette of the dreadnought. "You believed we feared the galaxy. You were wrong. We understood the galaxy." The figure continued, voice steady, emotionless. "Empires take. Empires crush. Empires enslave. A heavy silence followed. And humans do not bow. Aruk felt each word press down on him like gravity. The figure snapped his fingers. All screens shifted at once. A star map appeared, but unlike any Aruk had seen. It zoomed out, further, 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 revealing dozens of human colonies far outside known borders. Black sites, resource planets, training worlds, hidden gates. Humanity wasn't on one planet. Humanity was everywhere, and no one knew. You underestimate us because we allowed it, the messenger said. But there is a limit to patience. Aruk's voice cracked. Why reveal yourselves now? The figure answered immediately. Because your empire was about to make a mistake it could not undo. You planned to investigate us deeper, invade our borders, classify us as a threat. Contain us. Aruk felt cold, dead cold. The messenger leaned forward, voice low, and we do not tolerate containment. The lead dreadnought outside the station powered up its core. Aruk braced for impact, but no weapon fired. Instead, a wave of soft energy spread through the station. No damage, just a feeling, a warning heartbeat. Commander Aruk, the human said, you have seen enough? Space outside twisted again as the slipgate reopened. Dreadnoughts began to return to the blue portal, one after another, like giants fading into a storm. The messenger spoke one last time. Tell your empire this. We do not seek war. But if war seeks us, we end it. The screens went black. Silence crushed the room. Then, one by one, the human dreadnoughts vanished. The last one paused at the edge of the slipgate, as if staring directly at Aruk. Then it disappeared. The portal closed. The galaxy exhaled. The station powered down. The human vessel folded into itself and shut off in total silence. Commander Aruk remained still, because now he understood. The Empire had never discovered the humans. The humans decided to be seen, and the galaxy would never be the same.